welcome you to Brently Park in Cavan for this Ryan D under-14 final between Butlersbridge and Drung. The teams are on the field. The referee Paddy Carroll is getting ready, and now he throws in the ball and the game is on, and it's Drung who are first to break away with Adrian Waters, and Adrian trying to get the ball further up the field. The Butlersbridge defence about to converge upon them, and it's a stalemate out there at the moment as the ball is going hither and thither, and eventually it's picked up out there by Ray Fay, who lays it back to Adrian Waters, and that shot has gone to the right and it has gone wide. So with about a half a minute played in the first half, it's Drung coming on the attack, and that's a nice bit of blocking down there from Aidan Gilmartin, and Butlersbridge about to clear the lines. It was Fergal Riley's kick that was blocked down. Now the ball is booted out over the sideline down here in front of us, and the linesman Noel Callan about to mark the spot from where the line ball will be taken, and it's John Maguire who's going to take it, and John will kick it right-footed, dropping up the field. It's going to bounce inside there, and David Gilmartin was underneath it, but picking it up there was Martin Riley, and that's gone over the bar for the first goal of the game. A point for Drung. That one coming after about a minute and a half of play in the first half, and they lead by 1 point to Butlersbridge, no score. And play on the far side now with Lisa McCannell, and Lisa McCannell booting the ball right down the field across there now. Dara McEntee trying to latch on to it, and the referee has blown the whistle. A free to Butlersbridge.
Come on, Lurgan! Come on, Lurgan! Sorry.
And Aidan Gilmartin sending it down to Grania Smith. Grania Smith being tackled out there by Pádraig Brady, and the ball picked up and sent across into the centre where Darren Curran lets it run past, and it's Killian Shannon who picks it up. That's bouncing in, and that's bounced over the bar, and the sides are level at 1 point apiece. 2.5 minutes played in the first half. As Noel Fay's kick out comes out towards the centre, and is booted on by Adrian Waters right up through the middle, and there's a little difficulty there in holding the ball by Conor Riley, and going across to pick it up for Butlersbridge, and Aidan Gilmartin linking up now, and linking up with him is Lisa McCannell. Lisa McCannell is fouled, and there's a free to Butlersbridge. Pádraig Murphy is sending the ball downfield. Enda Cusick going across for Drung, and the ball going to Lurkin Mulvey. Lurkin Mulvey inside now towards Dara McEntee, and that's broken up, and it's Adrian Waters, and Adrian's clearance is snapped up out there by Aidan Gilmartin, who sends it right across in, and it's picked up by Killian Shannon, and Killian trying to get room, takes the shot. A great save in there, and the goal by Noel Fay, but Butlersbridge coming out the attack, and there's a nice pick up from Seamus Brady, who sends it over the bar, and Butlersbridge lead by 2 points to 1 for Drung, with less than 4 minutes played in the first half. As Noel Fay's kick out comes out, Dara McEntee couldn't quite hold on to it, and Fergal Riley for Drung right through the middle. Conor Riley battling for it there now. Pádraig Murphy was involved, but now it's Fergus Brady going forward. Fergus Brady being supported by Fergal Riley. Here comes the shot that's dropping in, bouncing off goalkeeper Keith Gumley, who battles for it. It's near the end line. It's still in play. They're playing away down there, and the ball now about to be swung across. That's gone out over the end line and and gone wide, and it remains 2 points to 1 with 4.5 minutes played. And quickly, Keith Gumley takes the kick out towards the middle of the field, and that was well brought down there by Adrian Waters, sending it inside. Moving forward is Ray Fay. There's the shot that's going in. That's gone over the bar, and they're level at 2 points apiece. Lisa McCannell. Lisa and Derek Lee battling for it out on the far side, and it's Derek Lee for Drung, who will drop that one right across in towards the middle. And Drung about to build an attack, and an attack now that's broke up by Darren McArdle, and McArdle sending the ball out towards Lisa McCannell. Lisa McCannell, Derek Lee out there with her again, the ball going out over the sideline on the far side of the field. Sent right across in towards the middle. And Drung will come attacking again with Derek Lee as he drops the ball up. The greasy ball, very, very difficult to hold. But the Drung men, they almost kept the momentum going until Porrick Murphy stepped in to send the ball away down. And Lurkin Mulvey dropping it inside, and a little bit of a mix-up there in the Drung defence. And it's picked up by Damien Scott, and Damien has sent it over to put the Bridge in front on a scoreline of 3 points to 2. So we await the kick out from Noel Fay. Wearing a cap to shield his eyes from the sun. Darren McEntee couldn't hold on to that one, and Fergus Brady of Drung trying to nick it into space, getting the ball further up the field. That was nicely tapped on there now, and they're still moving with it as Ray Fay tried to and does succeed in laying it across. And now Derek Lee dropping that one up inside. And Conor Riley's shot has gone over the bar, and they're level again at 3 points apiece with just over 7 minutes played. Keith Gumley to take the kick out, and Keith's kick coming out onto the wing, and that's picked up nicely by Killian Shannon, who sends it down the field. John Maguire wearing 6, but playing at right half back into Darren Curran, the centre back, and Darren Curran right up through the middle, and the referee Paddy Carroll spotting a bit of a nudge there and awarding the free to Drung. Fergal Riley is going to take it, and Fergal will right foot that one high, dropping in just barely to the right and going wide, and it remains 3 points apiece as Keith Gumley with the kick out towards Grania Smith's side of the field, and Grania, the daughter of the late great Khan, sending the ball right down through the middle. Enda Cusick is back there, and Enda Cusick for Drung. That's partially intercepted there by Aidan Gilmartin, but it's Drung who pick it up with Fergus Brady driving forward, trying to get it up towards Fergal Riley, but that's beaten away there. But in the process of clearing it, there was a foul. There's a free to Butlersbridge. John Shannon down to Lurkin Mulvey. Barry Brady out there with him. Nicely on there now for Grania Smith. Grania will drop that one in. That's just gone out across the face of goal and gone wide. And with almost 9 minutes played in the first half, they're level at 3 points apiece. So Noel Fay to take the kick out for Drung. This glorious October sunshine as the ball will come, where John Maguire of Drung will pick it up, and John hand passing it on nicely there now to end the Cusick. Cusick tackled and dispossessed quickly there by Seamus Brady, but it's John Maguire who picks it up and gets it on there now. Darren Curran a crossfield ball. That's going to be taken down there by Fergus Brady. Fergus Brady to turn and right foot that one up to the centre. Nicely booted away, but that's going to go out over the sideline. Line ball to Drung, down there beneath us. Adrian Waters, he'll send this one left-footed right in, but the referee indicating that it must be retaken on a signal from the linesman, the kick to be retaken. Adrian again, dropping it up. That's going to go close to the sideline, may stay in play. Nicely kept, well, I thought it was kept in, but the line deceiving me there as David Gilmartin picked it up for Butlersbridge. Right now it's a line ball which Fergal Riley takes and sends out over the end line, and it remains 3 points apiece with 10.5 minutes played in the first half. As Keith Gumley's kick out comes out was Grania Smith. Grania was pushed as she was about to collect the ball, and there's a free to Butlersbridge. Now there's a free to Drung for a little bit of nudging there as players vied for possession. John Maguire laying it into the middle to Darren Curran. Darren Curran further upfield. That was nicely pulled down, and picking it up now, Conor Riley. Conor moving forward with it, trying to draw the defence. Still in possession, still trying to draw the defence, but being shadowed all the way. A nice layoff there now, and a nice return pass from Ray Fay as the ball goes inside. That's Fergus Brady, but the ball knocked away from him. Porrick Murphy back near the end line, and Porrick Murphy's clearance coming out the field now. Aidan Gilmartin will boot that one on there now for Killian Shannon, and the Bridge come on the attack. Killian Shannon being chased by two Drung players. Conor Riley is one of them, and nipping in there is John Maguire to dispossess the Butlersbridge lad, and John coming up the field, sending it nicely across. Fergus Brady with the shot that's gone over the bar. Four points to 3, just over 12 minutes played. A free to Butlersbridge, and Killian Shannon takes it. Killian Shannon, that's tapped down there. Grania Smith trying to win it. Adrian Waters up, Derek Lee watching, so also watching there was Fergus Riley, but John Shannon was watching as well, and John getting it down the field for Slarkin Mulvey. Barry Brady out there with them, and the referee deeming that there was some pushing, and there's a free to Butlersbridge. Short free, and Lorcan Murphy sends the return ball, and now it's coming towards Dara McEntee, who couldn't quite hold on to it, and Drung trying to clear their lines, but Dara McEntee coming out to pick it up, being chased by Darren Curran as the ball is played neatly inside there now for Aidan Gilmartin. That's going in. They're level again at 4 points apiece. Just over 13 minutes played. Out comes Noel Fay's kick out. And Drung now with Fergus Brady nicely up the field, breaking away with it there now is Martin Riley dropping it in. Keith Gumley will advance, and Keith Gumley, the Butlersbridge goalkeeper, to send it out. Lisa McCannell will chase out. Derek Lee chasing out there with her. Derek Lee to pick it up for the Drung lads. Derek to swing the ball right across there Lurkin Mulvey wasn't able to hold on to it. Barry Brady is back there, but Lurkin Mulvey bringing it along the ground. Lurkin being chased there by Porrick Brady. The ball played inside. Darren Curran got a touch to it. That's gone out over the end line for the 45. So we'll see who's going to take the 45. It's Aidan Gilmartin who's going to take the 45 for the Butlersbridge lads. Slightly right of the goal on our left as the umpires shield from the sun. A difficult one this for defenders as the ball is dropping in and very near the end line. Seamus Brady in possession, but the defender going in there with them touched it, and it's another 45 and another kick to be taken by Aidan Gilmartin. This time he sends it short to Grania Smith. Grania laying it back towards Aidan. Trying to find a colleague. Gets that colleague in Killian Shannon. That's going to drop in and has dropped outside of the upright, and it remains 4 points apiece with 16 minutes played in the first half. Noel Faye's kick out comes out for John Maguire, goes back to collect. Seamus Brady is there with them, but the Drung lad taking it out over the sideline, and Seamus sending the ball low across in and takes a nice return there, and Damien Scott still in possession. Damien now trying to get the ball in towards Seamus Brady, but it beats him out over the end line, and it goes wide and remains 4 points apiece. Noel Faye outfield, Fergal Riley, or was it Fergus Brady? Fergus Brady it was, but now it's Aidan Gilmartin sending the ball in. Oh, there's a great interception there by Enda Cusick, and Enda Cusick gets it away out, and now it's Fergal Riley as the ball is knocked away from him. That's going to go out towards the sideline, being picked up out there now by Conor Riley. Conor tackled and beaten over there on the far side. And now Drung have got some defending to do, and Darren Curran is the one who's back there to pick it up, and Darren to clear it out towards the sideline. Kept in play out there by Fergus Brady. Fergus trying to slip away there from Aidan Gilmartin, and that's Lisa McConnell of Butlersbridge. Lisa McConnell, where it's intercepted there now by Adrian Waters, and Adrian Waters now to left foot that one high, dropping up. Darren McArdle. Martin Riley was in there quickly to get it up. That's out over the end line off a defender. That's a 45 to Drung. Let's see now who's going to take it. Fergal Riley is the one who's going to take the 45 for Drung. Dropping it in. Oh, that's very well held and cleared there now. As the ball comes out towards Dara McEntee, and Dara is fouled. John Shannon holding the centre of the defence well there as the ball lobbed in. Getting his clearance out now. The Bridge come on the attack as Lurkin. That's blocked down. Now Damien Scott sending it in, but sending it wide, and it remains 4 points apiece. 19 minutes have ticked over in this first half. As Noel Fay's kick out tapped down there now by Aidan Gilmartin, who chases after it. John Maguire after him. Aidan Gilmartin now trying to find a way to get past John Maguire, and then will send that one right across into the middle. It's going to break down for Dara Phillips, but the defenders are in there. Damien Scott picking it up. Damien passing it inside. Seamus Brady hits a goal. Seamus Brady, the scorer. 1 goal and 4 to Butlersbridge. 4 points to Drung. 20 minutes played in the first half, and Noel Fay with the kick out. Whistle blown as there was some pushing there, and the free will be taken by Aidan Gilmartin, dropping it out. Grania Smith underneath it, but the bounce will beat her. Or does it? No, she keeps it in play, sends it right across, sends it wide, and it remains 1-4 to 4. Noel Fay's kick out. Free to Butlersbridge. Aidan Gilmartin to take the free. Dropping it high and dropping it over the bar. So it's 1-5 to 4, or 8 points to 4. The most there has been between them up until a few minutes ago had been just a point, but Seamus Brady's goal stretched that and added to now by that point. And here comes Aidan Gilmartin, but that's nicely blocked down, and Fergus Brady being assisted by John Maguire, and now it's Butlersbridge, Seamus Brady passing it on there, but the referee spotting the foul as Aidan Gilmartin tried to break away with it. John Maguire's kick. Bouncing up. And it's going bobbling about, and John Shannon picking it up, and John Shannon drilling it down there now to Lurkin Mulvey, and Mulvey to send that one inside, but Damien Scott had slipped, and Henry Cusick picks it up, and Enda clears it out. Derek Lee now coming across the middle and sending a high one that's going to drop down. And a foul there on Ray Fay as he tried to pick it up, and Ray with the free will send that one on nicely for Martin Riley. Martin being chased in there now by David Gilmartin. The kick is going wide, and it remains 1-5 to 4 points, 22 and a half minutes played in the first half. Out comes the kick out from Keith Gomley. No time being wasted. Conor Riley battling to try to get in with the ball, but he'll need support, and he gets it there now from Porrick Brady. But it's Grania Smith. Grania Smith for Butlersbridge will drop that one inside. Damien Scott and Andy Cusick will chase. Cusick would be favourite to pick it up, and does so as he sends the ball out the field. And now can Drung turn defence into attack? Not if the Butlersbridge players can do anything about it, as Lurkin Mulvey sends a low ball into Damien Scott. Scott taking it nicely, a lovely turn away from his man, inside, and it's fisted. Oh, Seamus, perhaps he should have caught it. There was the chance for a second goal in this half for Seamus Brady, but he elected to fist it. But let's see now, did someone else get a touch to it as well? I think it's a 45, it is a 45. And Aidan Gilmartin is going to take it. In low, and the ball chipped back, but not where the Bridge players had intended to get it. And now Ray Fay in possession, and that's nicely blocked down. And now Dara McArdle will chip that ball inside, picking it up as Seamus Brady. Seamus with a kick, that's going to the right, and Noel Fay, the goalkeeper, punches it out. Lurkin Mulvey pushed pitched over as he tried to pick it up. There's a free to Butlersbridge. Aidan Gilmartin to take the free. Dropping it in. And coming up for defender for a 45 for Butlersbridge. 24 and a half minutes gone in this first half. Paddy Carroll, the referee, having a look at his watch and having a look at the posts now is Aidan Gilmartin, who is about to take this 45. Will he go for the shot all the way, or will he just drop it in? We'll wait and see as that one is dropping in. Damien Scott. Damien now trying to get room, takes a shot and sends it over the bar. (1-6) to 4 points as Butlersbridge stretch their lead. And Noel Fay's kick out to John Maguire. Maguire fisting it on nicely there, and now it's Fergus Brady who will lob it inside. Fergal Riley couldn't hold on to it, and Pádraig Murphy was there to get it out to Lisa McCannell. Lisa McCannell, too strong that one for Killian Shannon, and it's Darren Curran who will come forward with it. Darren now for Drung to boot that one out into space, asking Conor Riley to race out after it. Racing after him there was Pádraig Murphy. Conor Riley moving forward, still going forward, sends the ball in. That's the outside of the net that shakes. It remains 1 goal and 6 to Butlersbridge, 4 points to Drung, and the referee is going over to have a consultation with his linesman on the far side. So Keith Gumley to kick the ball out for Butlersbridge. And some pushing out there, spotted by the referee, Paddy Carroll. And there's a free to Drung. Darren Curran to take the free. And Darren dropping that one in. That's held in there now by Adrian Waters. Adrian Waters with the shot and the point. 1-6 to 5 points. As the kick out quickly taken, and the ball now coming very near the sideline. It's rolled out over the sideline for a Butlersbridge line ball. Killian Shannon. Up it goes to Damien Scott, and good defending there. I think Andy Cusick may have thought for a moment that the line ball was going Drung's way, because he retrieved it. It's Butlersbridge line ball, and Killian Shannon dropping that one right across in there now. And Adrian Waters getting the ball out, and it was added to, but now Ray Fay tipping it now to Fergus Brady. Fergus has been awarded the free. That's deflected in, and it's saved at the butt of the post by Keith Gumley, whose clearance will come out the field, and it's Aidan Gilmartin who goes back to grab it for Butlersbridge. Down the field there now, Pádraig Brady in front of Gráinne Smith, but Lisa McCannell in front of Derek Lee gets the ball down the field. Barry Brady is back there to grab it. Lurkin Mulvey is with him. Going across into the middle there now is Darren Curran. Here's to play it out towards the line to pick it up, and Darren Curran now to get the ball up along the line. That one breaking free. A free to Butlersbridge with Aidan Gilmartin, sends across quickly to the unmarked Killian Shannon. Killian being chased by Adrian Waters. That's inside, off the hand of Damien Scott, and Enda Cusick is there. And Enda Cusick now has his kick knocked down by Damien Scott. It's a goal from Damien Scott. Six to 5 points. Out comes Noel Fay's kick out. Aidan Gilmartin for Butlersbridge. Aidan looks to his right to see who is supporting him. Has to go it alone. Goes it alone in style as the flag goes up for the 7th Butlersbridge point of the afternoon, with almost 30 minutes played. 2 goals and 7 to 5 points. As Noel Fay's kick-out comes out right on the button of half-time. And so at half-time here in Breffni Park in Cavan, the blue and gold clad Butlersbridge lads lead on a scoreline of 2-7 to 5 points against the lads in red and white from Drung. Who are in possession first, trying to do something about that scoreline. And immediately they hit the target with Stephen Riley, who came into the game at half-time. We'll check around and see who may be gone off. Stephen Riley in playing at left half forward. That was the position filled by Derek Lee in the first half. Right now Keith Gumley's kick out for Butlersbridge, and a free to Drung, which Fergal Riley is going over to take. 2-7 to 6 points. Ball dropping in, the sun shining in the eyes of the Butlersbridge defenders, but as John Shannon dropped it, it was David Gilmartin who was there to pick it up and clear it out. But it's Fergal Riley of Drung who will get the ball to Fergus Brady. Brady out on the right, swinging that one high right across into the centre. Up to go for it. That's Adrian Waters. Adrian trying to get the ball inside. And there's a shot that's hit the outside of the netting from Martin Riley. And it remains 2-7 to 6 points. Out it comes. Bronya Smith, but it's Stephen Riley who nips in to get it. Stephen now trying to find a way as he boots the ball across into the middle. That's picked up there now by Fergal Riley. Fergal dropping it in, but those chances, well, they could prove costly. There was a couple of chances there to narrow the gap. Keith Gumley's kick. Out the field it comes. The ball booted inside. Porrick Murphy will come across to challenge, but challenging there with them is Conor Riley. And it's Conor Riley now. Conor making his way in for Drung. Still going. Conor still going. Fisting the ball, but fisting it wide. And that's about 3 wides in the first 2 minutes or so of this second half. Butlersbridge yet to bring the ball upfield in the second half. Perhaps that might change around now, but perhaps it mightn't, as Martin Riley picks it up for Drung, and Martin is fouled, and there's a free to Drung. And I think Martin might well be going to take it himself. He does. He chips it in. He chips it over the bar. 2-7 to 7. So Keith Gumley now about to take the Butlersbridge kick out, and Keith faced by this glaring sun, as are the remainder of the Butlersbridge defenders in the second half. That ball has gone out over the line, well called there by linesman Noel Callan, and it's a Butlersbridge line ball. Killian Shannon to take it, and Killian up to Lorcan Mulvey, and Porrick Brady is chasing back there now, but Lorcan Mulvey nipping in ahead of him. Nicely into Grania Smith across into the centre through the hands of Darren McAtee, but it's picked up. Seamus Brady's kick is partially blocked down, and the Drung defenders, I think that might have well have been Enda Cusick who got that touch to it, but there's a collision, and Lorcan Mulvey has gone down quickly to his feet. So Killian Shannon to take the free for Butlersbridge. Dropping inside, and Adrian Waters grabbing and clearing out. Stephen Riley will come forward. Nicely taken by Stephen Riley for Drung. Gets it down there now. Fergal Riley booting it on inside. Martin Riley trying to let it slip past. But David Gilmartin got a toe poke to it, but Martin Riley picked it up and sent it over the bar. 2-7 to 8. We approach the 5th minute of the second half as Keith Gomley's kick out comes out the field, and a free to Drung. The Drung lads went to the dressing room at half time, and I'm sure they got a few instructions which they seem to be responding to, as Fergus Brady drops the ball inside, punched on by Adrian Waters, but a defender I think may well have got a touch as well, because we'll wait the signal. Barry Hughes is going to retrieve the ball. He's the umpire on that side. We'll wait for his signal, and I think the signal was that it got a touch off a defender. The referee waits out there on the 45-metre line. Conor Riley to take the 45 for Drung. Kicking it in and all the way over the bar. 2-7 to 9. Just over 6 minutes played in this second half, as Keith Gomley's kick out comes out. Aidan Gilmartin not holding on to it. John Maguire for Drung. John driving forward, being chased by Seamus Brady. John dropping it inside. Nicely taken down there, and it's sent in and sent over the bar off the boot of Martin Riley. 10 points now. Just 3 between them. 2-7, 13 to Butlersbridge, and 10 for the Drung lads. Killian Shannon signalling to goalkeeper Keith Gomley to change the direction of the kick out, and there's a free to Butlersbridge which Killian Shannon will take, and Killian sending it right up there now. Grania Smith looking up, and Grania Smith trying to get on to it there now, and nipping in instead was Porrick Brady, the referee awarding the free to Butlersbridge. Lorcan Mulvey will leave it to Killian Shannon to take. That's dropping in and going wide, and it remains 2 goals and 7 points to Butlersbridge, 10 points to Drung, as Noel Fay's kick out is collected there now by Fergus Brady, sent right down to Fergal Riley. Fergal Riley trying to sidestep Porrick, Murphy, and the ball is nicely cut back there now. John Shannon Stevens coming out the field. I think there's a switch. There is a switch in the Butlersbridge defence. Grania Smith now trying to do something about the attack, and Grania to send the ball up into the space up on the right. And the Cusick will race across there. Damien Scott is there with them, but it's Cusick who picks it up and fits it across to John Maguire. John Maguire for Drung will use Enda Cusick, and Cusick in return now to Maguire. The short passing. How does it work? It doesn't work all that well. The passing goes astray, but that's good blocking down there on Killian Shannon's shot by Adrian Waters. Adrian Waters booting it right through, and a good interception. And an equally good block down there now as John Shannon chases back after Conor Riley. Porrick Murphy comes in to challenge, but the ball will break free and then out to Fergal Riley. Fergal Riley's shot has gone over the bar. Two 7 to 11, just two between them. Brian Greenan has gone into the Butlersbridge team. Fergal McCall is coming into the Drung team. Seamus McGurty very much at the helm there, very much director of operations on the Drung side, though a native of Butlersbridge. Aidan Gilmartin not holding on to it. Adrian Waters now, and Adrian to drop that ball inside. And this is Conor Riley. Conor Riley's kick is partially blocked down, and Martin Riley in possession. A very nippy forward, twisting, turning, shooting. That's dropping in. A goal! 111 is 14, 2-7 is 13, and Drung are in front. Out comes the ball. It's Adrian Waters. Adrian right across into the middle. What a turnaround in the first 10 minutes of this second half. And there's it. Gone wide. It's gone wide. The Drung crowd were rising there to applaud a score, but it had missed the target. One goal and 11 points to 2 goals and 7. 14 points to 13. 10 and a half minutes gone in the second half. As Keith Gumley's kick out. Darren McCardle out there for Butlersbridge. The ball will come up towards the centre. Tuscara McEntee doesn't quite hold on to it. And Drung, they'll come attacking again as Adrian Waters' shot goes bouncing out. And Keith Gumley with the kick out. Adrian Waters bringing it down now for Drung, sending that one in. Keith Gumley grabbing it, and Keith Gumley's teams will come out where Lisa McConnell will have to chase after it. She's got Stephen Riley to contend with, which the referee deems that she didn't contend with it fairly, and the free will be taken by Fergal Riley for Drung. Like I said, a bright sun shine in the eyes of the defenders and of course of attackers as well as the face of that one, but it's gone out over the end line. And Keith Gumley with the kick out. So an 8-point lead has turned into a 1-point deficit for Butlersbridge as Adrian Waters comes forward. Barry Hughes locks up and Barry Hughes signals it wide. No, Ray Fay in there now. John Maguire dropping that one in. They're chasing after it, and it's Conor Riley back to Martin Riley chipping it, but the ball had already gone out over the end line, says the umpire, on the near side of the goal as we look at it. Come on, 111 to 2-7.
Right.
Out it comes. 13 minutes played in the second half. A welter of excitement as Fergal McCall for Drung sends the ball inside, and that's Porrick Murphy for Butlersbridge. Who will get it out? Lurkin Mulvey moved over onto the far side. Mulvey brought down by John McGuire, and there's a free to Butlersbridge on the halfway line. And Lurkin Mulvey in need of attention. As Terry Leddy goes in with the battle. Zooms with Butlersbridge, Damien Scott. Damien Scott will boot that one across in towards the middle. And it's Grania Smith. Grania trying to find her way, takes the shot. That's going out to the right and going wide. Out comes the kick out. Aidan Gilmartin. Aidan for Butlersbridge. They're a point in arrears. Inside the Damien Scott across into the middle. And it's a goal! I think it was who finished that one off. It's 3-7 to 111. And Drung responding now, but that's going to go out over the end line. Just past the halfway mark of the second half. Lisa McConnell, Stephen Riley in there now for Drung. Stephen being chased by Lisa McConnell. Still Stephen Riley booting that one across in, and that's off John Shannon and gone out for a 45. Three, 7, 111. Conor Riley to take the 45. Dropping it in, and it's held back there now by Porrick Murphy onto the goal line. Out comes the clearance, but Drung will come attacking again with Conor Riley. Conor being challenged by Grania Smith, and now it's Fergal Riley booting it across there now. Conor Riley. Conor trying to get away from Lisa McConnell. Takes the shot. That's from a very acute angle, and it's gone over the bar. 3-7 to 112. 1 point between them. 16 to 15. Out it comes, and it's Lurkin Mulvey for Butlersbridge. Ball knocked away, but Darragh McArdle getting it up the field towards Darragh McEntee. Darragh McEntee booting it on. Brian Greenan now to boot that one nicely on inside, and that's Damien Scott. Scott trying to find his way in, still jinking and going. Scott with the shot and a goal! 4-7 to 112. Damien Scott's second goal of the game, and what a cracker! kick out. 18 minutes played in the second half. A free to Drung out there in the centre. John Maguire to take the free for Drung, and John dropping it down inside. John Shannon after it there, but John getting support, and it's Killian Shannon up to Grania Smith, and Grania now wearing the number 10 that our late Father Con sported so many times for Club and County. Now it's Dara McEntee, and Dara McEntee is brought down, and there's a free which Dara McEntee takes, sends it right across, it's dropped inside, and John Maguire back near his own goal line will clear that one out into an open space that Stephen Riley and Lisa McConnell try to fill. It's Stephen Riley for Drung. Stephen in there now to Adrian Waters. Adrian Waters setting off from the solo run, and then sending the ball dropping inside, and that's gone right in there now to Conor Riley. Conor going through, and that's a goal from Conor Riley. (4-7 to 2-12). 19 points to 18, just the one between them again, as Drung come attacking now with Adrian Waters. Adrian Waters right down, that's going to bounce inside, and it's Martin Riley has it beaten away from him there, and now I think it was David Gilmartin's clearance coming out the field. They're playing on as Adrian Waters sends it in, sends it high. It's gone to the left and it's gone wide. We await the kick out from Keith the Gumley. 4-7, 2-12 the score, just one between them. As Drung trail by a point, get a free. A nice interception there from Fergus McCall with the ball going out over the sideline. That's come right up there now to Killian Shannon. Killian trying to get room to get a swing at it. Across it comes. Damien Scott will leave it for Brian Green. And Brian, a lovely pass into Grania Smith. A great knockdown, but Brian Green onto it. Now it's Grania Smith onto it. And Grania being harried all the way, but being fouled. As Fergus Brady came into challenge, and there's a free to Butlersbridge. Now, for descent, the ball has been moved in much closer. Aidan Gilmartin is going to take the kick, should be, and is a simple tap over. 21 and a half minutes played, and that's the first point of the second half for Butlersbridge. They lead by 4-8 to 2-12. That's 20 to 18. And here come Butlersbridge attacking again. It's Aidan Gilmartin inside. Now Lurkin Mulvey sends it dropping in. That's Damien Scott. Scott laying it back out the field. Killian Shannon's kick is curling in, and it's punched out. The referee has blown the whistle. Out it comes. Conor Riley for Drung. Conor fouled there by Porrick Murphy. 22 and a half minutes played in the second half. 2 points between them as the ball drops inside. Any port in a storm as the ball is booted out, and Killian Shannon about to pick it up. Killian Shannon gets it up along the wing. That's going to come, but the referee, I thought it was going to come across the sideline. The referee spotting the foul there has awarded the free to Drung, and John Maguire will take it. What a game as John Maguire drops the ball across into the middle. That's John Shannon who grabs it. John has been tackled. John has been harassed there, still in possession. The referee waits. John Maguire has gone down and the referee will throw the ball up between them. Just over 6 minutes by my timing left in the game. As Drung send in Michael Slowey. The last throw of the dice, as it were. That's their third substitution. Michael Slowey gone into the game. So Paddy Carroll will restart by throwing the ball up between a player from either side. If it's possible to get that out there, they're all crowding in on him, and down it comes, and it's Adrian Waters. Adrian for Drung will, it's a great knockdown by John Shannon, and John Shannon's clearance coming up now. That's nicely taken by Stephen Riley into John Maguire. John Maguire, a lovely sidestep, working his way down along the wing. He's been confronted. A neat hand pass inside. That's Fergus Brady going away with it. Fergus Brady tapping it further on, and now it's Fergus McCall. Fergus McCall dropping it inside, but it's Porrick Murphy who intercepts, and Porrick Murphy out towards Darren McEntee. It will break for Aidan Gilmartin. Lays it on for Grania Smith. Grania being chased by John Maguire. That's between Damien Scott. Scott trying to get away. Passing inside for Brian Greenan. Greenan going through with the shot, and the point from Brian Greenan. 4-9 to 2-12. Out comes the kick out. Quickly taken, and it's Aidan Gilmartin for Butlersbridge, dropping it in, and it's held in the goal by Noel Fay, and Noel fouled as he tried to come out with it. Lurkin Mulvey for Butlersbridge. Ball robbed away from him, but it's Darragh McArdle who's battling back there, and Darragh McArdle wins the free. Lurkin Mulvey will chase after that one. Fergal McCall will chase after him as the ball is played inside now to Lurkin Mulvey, laying it back neatly. It comes out to Darren McEntee. Darren McEntee looking for support. He gets it there from Aidan Gilmartin. There's the shot from Gilmartin. That's gone out.
What score is it?
We wait the signal now to see what happened there. I didn't see the referee. Now, I think the score will remain the same as Barry Brady picks it up. 4-9 to 2-12, 3 points between them. Butlersbridge the leaders. As the ball is tapped down inside there. Porrick Murphy picks it up. There was good defending from David Gilmartin just before that. Now it's John Maguire is coming forward. John Maguire laying it inside. Who's going to be first to it? It's Adrian Waters. There's a Butlersbridge player down injured. There's a great interception back in there now. And Porrick Murphy's clearance coming out the field. There's still a Butlersbridge player down. We'll follow the play as Martin Riley of Drung sends the ball in, and Keith Gumley grabs it. Tackled there by Conor Riley. Out comes the clearance. Now the referee has spotted it, and the game will stop. 3.5 minutes left in the game. Killian Shannon is the Butlersbridge player down injured.
Score 4-9 to 2-12, 3 points. Keith Gumley with the kick out.
out onto the far side. Darren McCardle underneath it, getting it on for Lurkin Mulvey. Going into challenges Fergal McCall. Mulvey picking it up there now, and Mulvey being tackled as he gets the ball inside to Grania Smith. Grania Smith to boot it on there now. Coming across is Darren Kern, and Darren Kern for Drung. Being tackled, being fouled, and there's a free to Drung, which Darren Kern takes. Down the field it goes. Lisa McCannell underneath it, doesn't hold on to it. Conor Riley into the middle there now. That's John Maguire. John, a lot of Butlersbridge players around them, and the ball is booted away. Aidan Gilmartin will chase after that one. Aidan booting it out. Lurkin Mulvey will chase now. Lurkin Mulvey, he'll be chased out there by Fergal McCall. Mulvey trying to get away from his marker. It's not an easy task, but he perseveres. He's still going. He's about to boot the ball in, sending it out across the face of the goal and sending it wide. My timing says there are about 2 minutes left in the game. Out it comes for Killian Shannon at Butlersbridge. Not fully recovered from that knock, but playing on. Up it goes now. Damien Scott, what a game he's had. Damien is brought down. Aidan Gilmartin to take the free for Butlersbridge. 4-9 to 2-12. I make it. That's swinging out to the left. It's kept in play there, right on the end line. Lurkin Mulvey's shot is coming across, and John Maguire coming out with it. John hand passing it out, and now Drung with Fergus Brady. They launch an attack as the ball comes down to Fergal Riley. John Shannon there to challenge. Still Fergal Riley in possession. Boots it on in ahead. Keith Gumley will have to advance. Conor Riley going in. It's a goal! 4-9 to 3-12. I make it, and that in the dying seconds of the game, they're level by my timing as Drung come forward again. This time it's Michael Slowey, but he gets help from Conor Riley. They're playing on as Michael Slowey plays it inside, but that's a great interception, and Killian Shannon for Butlersbridge. I'm sure either side would love to win it, but perhaps on the occasion that's in it, a draw might be a fair result. 4-9 to 3-12 as here comes Darren McEntee with a shot, and it's gone wide. Out comes the kick out. But here comes Lisa McCannell for Butlersbridge. Is there going to be a winner? What a day of excitement as Damien Scott chipping it inside. Brian Green and pulling on it. And the goalkeeper doing well. Noel Fay now there's a pile up. The referee has signalled that the advantage is going in Butlersbridge's favour. We've moved into stoppage time. They're level. And Killian Shannon, will he take it? Is there a left-footed kicker about from that angle? There's not, but there's a pretty accurate right-footed one in Aidan Gilmartin. Heaven help him. Here comes the kick. That's going wide. The referee looks at his watch. Would either side deserve to lose a thriller like this? We'll wait and see. Is there going to be a winner? Will there be the loser? And it's Pádraig Murphy for Butlersbridge. Pádraig Murphy booting the ball upfield. Well held back there now. And that's John Maguire. John Maguire down now to Fergus Brady. Fergus Brady booting it down the field. Martin Riley is after it. Martin Riley coming in. Still Martin Riley across into Fergus. It's a goal! 4-12 to 4-9. The Butlersbridge players look devastated. The referee is calling for the ball, and Drung with the dying kick of the game. I make it 4-12 to 4-9, but what a game of football. football. Damien, I think as I make my way to the dressing rooms to get lineouts for the next match, you'll probably take the presentation.
New member of the day. They call it switch and hat there, trophy, right?
This was a football match that was brimful of thrills and skills. It was probably one of the best games of football that I saw in a long time. And indeed it is being in this I think it was a fitting tribute to the committee here of Berkeley Park for the tremendous job and the tremendous edifice that we have here. I congratulate them on their achievement and all who were involved in it. First of all, I want to congratulate Drung on a great victory. This was a very hard-earned victory, and it was indeed dedication and skill that brought them triumph here today. I congratulate also Butlersbridge. Butlersbridge came here and set up a great display of football. They were indeed. They also produced drills galore. I congratulate the trainers, the parents, and the officials of both teams for the way that these teams are turned out here today, and the skills that were imparted indeed all required for football in Cavan. I hope that Butlersbridge will not be despondent. They will keep their heads up and they will be glad to be here again next year, because make no mistake, out of the rest of the good teams. We have to have a victor on the evening, and Drung were victors, and I congratulate them on the success. I was a hit departure, but also on Horn Senior Brother, our Captain Drung, Adrian Waters. thank Drung for putting us away through a great important game and 3 years. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. And of course the managers of Drung, John Houston and Hugh McGarry. And of course, Constance Keenan for sponsoring this lovely charity start and that. Now, the call on the captain of Butlersbridge catering department to say a few words, please. I'd like to thank Dr. Finn, great game, and I'd like to thank our trainers for that very nice cross all the way here, sir.
Victorious Drung team, I want to just make one little change, and that is, in fact, it doesn't affect the result, it just affects the scoreline, because there was 1 point to Drung in that game that was somewhat controversial, and the referee decided that it was a point, so the final score 4 goals and 13 points to 4 goals and 9. With me here, John Houston. I'll have a quick word with you first. John, it was breathtaking out there.
It was very, very hard to continue there in the last few minutes. It was very, very exciting and very, very close finish. Every time we thought we had it, Butlersbridge kept coming back at us. But lucky enough, we got the break there and got that goal out there in the last few minutes. Fergal Riley put it away.
There was some tremendous football out there right from the word go, and even though you went in quite a bit in arrears at half time, I think it was 2-7-5, a great start to the second half.
Great start to the second half, yeah. We had to juggle our team around a wee bit at half time, but thank God, looking back on it, the switches that we made worked, and that's what it's all about, I suppose, at the end of the day. Like, even at the start, we had to make a couple of changes. My young fella wasn't fit to start because he has a groin injury. And we were sort of had to juggle the team around a bit, and we were afraid it might come again them in the latter end, but didn't. They seemed to not pass any marks. We tried to make as little changes as we could, and it worked on the day.
John, thanks. Now, Hughie McGarty, I might have called you Seamus in a welter of excitement earlier on. Butlersbridge born, but today you were a Drung man at heart.
A Drung man at heart is right. I'm very grateful and proud, I suppose, to be a trainer of the Drung team. We formed up the first year. We didn't go too very far in the league, but as the summer went on, we kept training and building on our team, and thankfully it has paid off today.
Now, it was very close. In fact, I miscalculated by a point because there was, at one stage, there was a ball waved wide. I just looked at the umpire. I didn't look at the ref, but the ref actually had it written down. But it was really that goal at the end that really sealed it.
Yeah, it was. That goal at the end. Really, our team, they pulled back the last 5 minutes, and they knew themselves it was a draw, and they really worked hard to get in there and get in that over that point, and the last minute they got in that goal which finished the game off for them.
A great day for those young lads. It was a great entertaining game of football. Hughie, thanks for taking time out to come up to talk to us.
Thanks very much.